Hello, I'm Daniel Mart, and today I will be doing another Walking Dead episode review. Today I will be reviewing the second episode of The Walking Dead from season 1, and the title is Guts. So, as review goes, I will be doing a quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then I'll rate it. So Guts, out of all the season 1 episodes, may be one of the most interesting episodes. Then again, it is the second episode, so like not that that has something to like go upon it, but that you already know a little bit storyline from then on. Um, yeah. So interesting. So basically, the quick synopsis of this episode will be that Rick finally meets some of the other survivors from the Atlanta group. He eventually he meets some of the survivors, some of the key members of the show from both the comics and and the show. Well, mostly the show. I mean, really, the only really key survivor from the comics would be Glenn. Um, but from the show, I mean, he does meet some of the key survivors. I mean, you have Glenn and you have T Dog. No, T Dog, yeah. It Morales, and Jackie. But for that season, they were key survivors. T Dog and Glenn, depending how you want to look. Glenn's always been a key survivor. T Dog, depending how you want to look at it, was basically the token black guy. No need to bring racism to this, but realistically, he was the token black guy. So basically, he meets some of the survivors. They're basically trying to escape Atlanta. Oh wait, I forgot Merle. Merle, another key survivor. Season. If you guys have seen season 3, you know why. And for another survivor, if you know what I mean. Daryl. I'll do a review on future episodes with him. So back to the point. The synopsis is basically he's trying to get out of Atlanta, which he eventually does by using several techniques, which eventually do end up good. And yeah, now, yeah, likes and dislikes. Um, well, to be fair, the this is gonna be a very short video just because despite it being such an interesting episode, at the same time it's such a simplistic episode. I mean, really, you're just trying to escape a place, but it's not really like to have much of a plot to go around with. You're really the best, like the juice of the whole, the juiciest parts, right, like the last 15-20 minutes of the whole show. I mean, it's interesting yet simplistic at the same time. I mean, interesting because you're seeing how Rick finally interacts with other key members of the group. You have Glenn, Merle, T Dog, if you want to see him as a key member, Morales, if you want to see him, Jackie. Am I missing anyone? Shit, I forgot Andrea. Andrea is a key member. How can I be so stupid? But yeah, key member. Also, you have the camp, the Atlanta Quarry camp or whatever you want to call it, outside the city, and they're dealing with like how what's it called? How the ones stuck in Atlanta aren't at the camp and how they're like surviving and stuff. And you get to see a little bit more of Lori, Carl, Shane, and Dale, Jim, and all those people. Carol, I think. Yeah, Carol. Um, I think she was introduced in this episode. Um, Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not completely sure if she was in this episode or if she was finally introduced in the next one. But someone correct me if I'm wrong, please. I'd appreciate that. Yeah, but you get to see some of that interaction. You see interactions from both ways. You're seeing how the Lori Shane like the Lori Shane relationship is goes so far has been going so far, and you see how Rick on the other side is interacting with all these new people he's never really seen before. Um, yeah, that's what makes it interesting. Now the simplistic part is basically the whole plot. I mean, this episode basically a good part of it survived on random cliches. I mean, you've got the best friend cheating with your wife cliche. You've got the stranger meets stranger, the two strangers meet and try to survive some horrible incident cliche. You have the racist fool cliche. I mean, you got the oblivious kid cliche. You got this episode basically survived on cliches. I mean, a good part of it. You've got the what's how you say it? The I'll tell them about him slash her cliche. I mean, that a good part of this episode was a cliche, which in one aspect it made it interesting, and the other just didn't made it simplistic. Which is what I like about this episode. Am I saying this is my favorite episode of the whole Walking Dead? Not by a long shot. Maybe in the middle. Maybe like around 28 section, but not by a long shot. Am I saying it's my favorite episode of season 1? To be fair, there's only really 6 episodes of season 1. This may be my top 3, to be fair. I mean, you've got 6 episodes, you have to choose 3, and the bottom 3. Just like that. Yeah. I mean, that's how I see it. I think the actors they chose. I mean, some of them are good, some of them were, I guess. I mean, the Morales one. I mean, yeah, the Morales actor was like, I guess, sure, whatever. He was a throwaway character in a way, loose cannon. Same thing with Jackie. Yeah, sure, you got someone. She's gonna be a loose cannon. The Merle character, Michael Rooker, his actor, really magnifique. He was awesome. He was good, and I'm glad they brought him back for season 3. And yeah, Glenn Stephen Ewan, he was awesome too. Um, Lauren Holden, yeah, Lauren Holden for Andrea, she was good to some extent. I'll be doing reviews on her actress and character, and future development on future videos. Maybe if you guys want, I'll see. Um, yeah, I mean the casting choices were good. I mean some of them are some of them are oh my gosh, this is awesome. The T Dog's actor Irony Singleton, I believe is his name. He was all right. Nothing. I mean, he was a token black guy, a long token black guy. If you guys know what I mean, but he was a good actor, respectable. Yeah, I guess that covers my review for this episode. Um, Now on a rate of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I'd have to put this at a 6. It's decent. That's really all it is. It's a decent episode. It's a good second episode for such a show of its caliber. I mean, it's with such a big following as well. It's a decent episode. It's a not it's a must watch, especially if you're starting the season and series or whatever. It's a must watch. Really, it's not really to begin with. It's not really much episodes in season 1, but most of these episodes from Walking Dead are must watch to some extent. But this is one of those that's to some extent. Yeah. Well, this is Dmort. Comment below. Tell your friends. Please subscribe. And good night.